He just takes another swig of vodka and just shakes.
I'm going to attach a cattail to the back of the armor because, obviously.
Now, interestingly enough, powered armor doesn't give you any damage resistance or damage reduction, so you'll still get one shot. It'll just be harder to land that shot.
It'll be a lot harder to land the shot. And if they're using a Tech 3 or lower weapon, that's man-carryable, not like a gunnery weapon. It doesn't work at all!
Yep.
It's so good! I didn't even realize that when I was planning to buy it. I was looking to see if it worked as vac suit, which it does. I was like, oh, those in armored suits or powered armor, assault suits, are immune to injury from unarmed attack from man-portable weapons of Tech 3 or lower, which is the majority of them.
So basically,
do you just walk around in the armor? Like everywhere now? Just walking around in power
everywhere
armor?
I'm allowed to.
He'll be really effective.
Yeah, so it's got to be like a mag weapon or or an energy weapon.
Does the power armor have ears on it?
It does.
Yes.
It does now.
Good.
And they match. They're also hot pink on the back, but little white on the front.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm just so confused.
the rest of you guys have this sort of like tracker that you got, and Kami just came on the ship. So I think you.
Iosif
It has to be assault suit, not power armor, because the exosuit training. My bad. I got the wrong one.
Okay.
I could bring it back.
Yeah, you actually like realize you bring back refunded.
After you painted it pink and you're returning it, it's like, why are their ears glued on here? Why?
Oh, let me
why
take
is
this
it
off
pink?
real quick. Sorry.
I just know where to come back for it when I'm ready to upgrade. Just got to train up exosuit a little.
Can't you take away the negative with just having the culture thing, or is that only for exosuit?
That's only for vac suits.
Yeah. You require level 0 exosuit for assault suits, or level 1 for powered armor. Oh, you can
It's not even a negative, just like you can't use either of those unless you have the exosuit skill.
Oh, to hit? Shit, I might just go ahead. No, it's just going to go ahead and be powered armor, because I can't hit shit anyways. So
you might as well try to crush people
I'll just
in power
train that
armor.
up next.
You'll just charge them and like try to hug them to death.
So basically what he's going to do is he's going to fire his rocket launcher every time and just take the -8 total penalty, and if it hits it, it's going to blow up everything.
And if it misses, it'll still scatter and blow something else, yeah. The helicopter's back.
I realized that on your character sheet you actually have written
Apparently
down
that's
the
what the
names
tracking
for your
device
guns.
is for.
I have. And I'm going to call the armor Meoward armor.
Oh my god. Good.
I still haven't named the shotgun. I got to name the combat shotgun.
What about powered armor?
Oh, that's even better.
That is even better.
Because I've already using the meow pun for something. Powered armor.
All right.
Powered meow.
So, Gopala, you were waiting for Kami to come back for something involving the tracker.
And everyone forgot.
Yeah.
Apparently.
So, I'm still trying to figure out like how. So I'm actually gonna call everyone onto the bridge to have an emergency meeting.
Okay. Iosif brings food for everyone. Even Johann, but Johann's looks like dog food.
Just individually hand everyone plates.
Yeah, individually handing them plates. It's just like, this one's for you, this one's for you. And I don't even hand it to Johann, I put it on the floor. In front of him, just like drop it on the floor.
Is this dog food?
I say nothing, and I just like sit there and wait to hear what Gopala has to say.
So, Gopala gingerly sets the plate down on a table and pulls out the tracking device and says, so, just so everyone's on the same page, right now, we know that this tracking device was placed on our ship
A tracking
approximately
device,
a day
you do
ago.
not say. Oh, I'm sorry.
Iosif found it earlier today. Now,
He takes
I
a
checked the
bow.
serial number. We know we know that it came from this station. However, we don't know who it was that planted it there. The good news is I have no reason to believe they know that we know they're tracking us, which means we have an opportunity here to figure out who wants to know where we're going. We may not get this opportunity again. Now, right now, I want ideas. How can we simply, hopefully, figure out who's following us?
Iosif have idea.
Oh,
But
by the way,
it's
I
not for what you're thinking of. Iosif wants to have some fun with tracking device and make it give out wrong information. So
Really?
it tell them we at the wrong place. It would be a lot of fun because they would still get information, but all the information is wrong. It'd be fun.
By the way, I want to mention that before when I said that it only worked system to system, it actually works planet to planet rather than system to system. So like,
Okay.
it basically pings the local network of the planet rather than like I mean like
sense.
yeah, you know what I mean. I just wasn't quite specific enough. It also makes more sense that way. So carry on.
So Gopala says, while that would be fun and extremely amusing,
Yes,
wouldn't
it
do
would.
us a whole lot of good.
But for science,
How about this? We do it after we can do that after we figure out who's following us.
Is there any ships in this area that are there any ships in the hangar that are close to the same class as us?
our ship is special. Nothing else is in class.
Of course, it has cats everywhere. Of course, it's special.
But yeah, there are other free merchants.
Okay. Actually, the tracker wouldn't know what size ship it's connected to, anyways, would it? Never mind. That wouldn't
Correct,
affect
but I don't see how attaching it to another ship would help us figure out who's following us.
Well, if we bought a tracker and also attached our tracker to theirs, then we would also be able to track them and be able to meet on terms where we're also
So we
observing them.
both
So wait.
track the same ship.
And then so
wait, are you proposing to
the
track a
ship that
tracker?
scared-
Basically,
Okay.
we're tracking a tracker for the point of being there when they go to investigate the ship.
Why don't, if we want to do that, for one, we just track the same tracker? Two, wouldn't that result in us following the ship that they're following, so we'd all just be there?
Be following
They'd
each other.
potentially be following us anyways.
Pulling someone else into this.
And then there'd be
lastly,
3 people.
Lastly, I am not very clear, but they don't necessarily have to even be there. They get data on where we go. It doesn't mean they show up to stop us from doing things.
Yeah,
But
that's
for example-
actually I agree with Iosif. That's
For example-
actually the problem with that plan.
If you are in transportation business, this is very common for employees to have on ship so that company can make logs of where ship go, make delivery, estimated time, all things.
Yes, but we're not on a merchant ship. You know, we're not doing deliveries. If
Yes,
someone
but
put this
for
on their
example,
this ship.
Our friends at people,
Shiro.
very quiet people.
People.
They may just want to know what planet we go to. So maybe if they want to make contact or have opportunity, they know we there, and they give Gopala a call.
That's one of the reasons I was so reticent to get rid of it. What if this is from the Shiojiri? The problem is we also have another group that seems to want us dead.
Who?
They do not want Iosif dead, for the record,
Or me.
and I think they
Are
are
you sure
fine
they
with
still
Yum Yum.
never seen Iosif?
No, they have. They have seen Iosif. Iosif went as engineer to their
yeah.
bay. and then he was drunk next time, so he did not show up. So maybe their impression of Iosif is, don't work with guy, he is drunk.
See,
We also have a group of people that is after me.
He is the embodiment of
forward.
drunk.
So right now
Yes.
we have 2 enemies and 1 pseudo ally. The Shiojiri, I've lost contact with the Shiojiri. However,
Was not
it
only
would
with
be
burner
it would be
phone, it'd
very
fine.
they were supposed to help us figure out who owns or like they were supposed to help us find the person who can tell us more about this pendant, but it's very strange for them to. It would be strange for them to not keep their end of the bargain.
Well, maybe they upset that we gave them new pilot, and then we gave other people better pilot.
We already had a deal. They wouldn't go back on it. I doubt it. Now, like Johann made a very good point. We do have 2 groups coming after us. That means the odds are 2 to 1 in favor of someone wanting to kill us with this information rather than help us.
I could
That being said, I
email the Devaras to find out if they still want to kill you guys, because I basically undid whatever you guys did to them by being amazing.
How much would you trust any information they gave?
That's you. I wouldn't. If I say, "Hey, are you still trying to kill my shipmates?"
Compatriots.
I think there's an easier way to do this. I doubt that they'll want to be killing you, Kami.
Mhm.
So if you just let them know which ship we're on, they'd be a lot more reticent to attack us.
Yes,
I
I
say
agree.
roll our
Let us
lives.
give them the address of our docked ship so they can find us, yes?
Well, all we have to do is tell them. All
Yes,
we have
they
to do is have
probably
Kami tell them she's on this ship.
Okay. I'll send out an email to Justin, I guess. That,
Perfect.
hey, it's Kami. Nice ship you had there. Want to fly it again? Hey, you know Gopala and Johann, the guy who you guys tried to kill before? Or are you still trying to kill them? Because I'm on their ship too, and I'd rather not die with them if possible.
I don't.
I feel like things worked out okay. I'm typing the email now.
Are you reading it out loud? Please tell me you're reading
Yes.
it out loud.
He's actually
speech to
reading out
text.
So,
loud what he already sent.
So I'll.
Yeah,
feel like
Iosif's
things are
just
going
sitting there
okay.
like, this is very good email. It gets straight to point.
That's
I
actually
feel like
that's actually the major concern here. I wouldn't want to bring up the idea that they're trying to kill us. Obviously, they know, but let's
Well,
see
it's
if we
like,
can.
I'm
he
just
already-
kind of sitting there. I'm
he
like,
already
if-
asked them if they were trying to kill us, to be fair, though.
yeah, I'm not
His
worried about
character,
that.
his character already established that.
Iosif's just like stunningly confused right now. He's like, but if he says, are you still? He doesn't ask the question. How they know? He's
Iosif,
like,
for
Iosif
a
doesn't
change, is
have
right.
Iosif doesn't have like a standard like ever had a normal job. So his like the people he worked with were all like, "Are you still trying to kill that guy?" "Oh yeah, we're still trying to kill him." "Oh okay, I'll let him know." And that's his whole people. So this whole subtlety is like, yeah, just hint at it. And he's like, why would you not say it? How would they know?
Yeah, Gopala just kind of puts his head in his hand and is like,
Look,
"All right."
who's the one who isn't trying to be killed by these guys because her diplomatic skills are so much better than everyone else's? Me. So let me write the email, okay?
Iosif's
So
like,
I
I
feel
don't
like-
think they wish to kill me either. There's at least, he like tries to count. He's like, there may be one person on this planet that might miss Iosif a little bit. It's like, oh, never mind. They might be fine with killing Iosif. And then he goes quiet.
She goes back to typing. I feel like that things worked out okay in the end for you guys.
Gopala just
that
like
we won the race
shrugs
anyways,
stares
and more
out the front
showily.
window.
We won the race more showily than if that guy Colin had done it, because I'm a better pilot and I'm cool and I look good in cat ears and cats are awesome. So if you let me know if you're still trying to kill them or if you just caught, just everything's worked out in the end. You don't want to kill them anymore because I might accidentally be collateral damage. It'd be nice if you stopped trying to kill them, I guess, unless they did something else against you, in which case I can understand you wanted to kill them because they're kind of dicks.
Iosif
Lots
pipes
of
up
love.
again. He's like, maybe ask them if
Kamikaze.
they put the tracking device on ship too. That might be a nice
right.
addition because we want to know if it was them.
P.S. Did you guys put the tracking device on our ship? Because if so, we found it, and you can have it back, I guess, or we might keep it because we could use it to track someone else if we want to. But then you could also track them, so I guess that wouldn't work out too well for us. So we should just buy our own tracking device. So I guess you can have it back, maybe if you buy it from us. Because
Gopala turns his head,
you
and
did give
just,
it to us.
raising his
And then
eyebrow.
just say, "Have a good day," and that's the end.
PPS, have a good day, says my engineer. I think he
Yes.
remembers you. He was very sad that he didn't get to play with the much nicer ship, but I'm kind of glad he didn't because I'm not sure I can trust him, even if he's drunk. Period.
Iosif's just like, yes, this is very good letter. I feel like I know you a whole lot better.
Lesson 3, Kami, Kazi,
Catface.
yeah, Tilby, Catface. Send.
And you sign it with a paw. Your signature is like writing in the shape of a cat paw.
No, I like take an image of the cat paw and just paste it to the bottom of the email.
You have a digital stamp with your name. It's just like,
Okay,
Yeah,
I send
I
that
guess.
email to the Devara. Justin, I guess.
Okay.
that is most clear letter Iosif has ever heard dictated.
Gopala sighs and he says, "Yep, yeah, it is."
Okay, well that
Paula,
eliminates
you
one of the
seem
options.
upset. Is there something wrong? Maybe with
Problem
your
is-
breathing, you seem to be taking in a lot of oxygen and exhaling rather slowly.
Well, look at it this way,
Why
Gopala.
do you know that?
If it was them tracking us and we tell them that we know they're tracking us, they'll be afraid to track us because we're able to detect their tracking devices, and that if they try it again, we're probably going to explode something because I like to kill.
Iosif just kind of looks at Kamika or Yum Yum for a second and goes, I think it is good that you are pilot, yes.
Then Gopala throws his arm out of the room.
Iosif's like, I have no idea what is wrong with Gopala.
Maybe I should be the captain too.
Is he our captain? I thought I was captain.
Look
Is
at
he
me.
not?
I'm the
I
captain.
joined late, so
I am not sure. We have not had formal arrangement, but
let's vote right
Yeah,
now.
he
no,
who
starts
the captain
swearing.
should
He
be.
Never
swears
actually
under his
thought of
breath.
let's
He's like in
vote.
Russian. He's like,
Let's-
I think I may be engineer.
Let's vote
So,
on everyone's position. Okay, I vote. I'm the pilot. All in favor? Raise your hand if you're in favor. Anyone? All opposed?
Iosif tentatively
Gopala's out of the
puts his
room.
hand halfway up for both.
You're out of the room.
because he's not quite sure.
Upon the starting of voting, I'm just gonna be like, okay, I'll be back later. Just walk
All
off.
right.
So it's just me and
So-
Iosif me and Yum Yum
So
doing
Iosif
the
and
thing.
Kamikaze get to decide. Okay.
I'll be the pilot.
I mean, you guys don't. have to
I'll be the
listen, right?
captain, and you could be head of
I
security.
get to be no. I get to be master. He like perks up when he says master. Master of all electronic and mechanical components on ship.
Yes. Okay. You are master of all electronical and mechanical components on the ship.
And I
the
want
captain.
a
Leaving the
pin.
room.
I want a pin that says my designation on.
We'll
yes.
make the dedicated pin maker Gopala make
yes,
that for
Gopala.
you.
I do not trust
And,
Johann. He would sully it with his dirty hands.
Yes, and Johann can be the resident psychic, I guess.
I just kind of look at you and I'm like, don't you mean trash compactor? We need janitor. Maybe he not sully
Ooh.
those things.
Janitor, perfect. And
Yes.
for the
I'm going
cat
to,
I'm gonna
upon
get
leaving
when we
the
find
room,
one.
I'm gonna reach
Gopala
back
will
and
be
touch
the-
the wall and see if anything happening in the room is going to or it's going to negatively affect me.
Probably, yes.
In the next 10 minutes.
And I'm gonna be
I
like
mean,
going further than that as janitor. I'm just gonna be like, yes, because sometimes Roomba needs break. I seem to have slightly damaged the function of the sweeping, So some parts may not be as clean as
So-
others. So
And we could save
As you
money on
were-
mops by making him use toothbrush.
Iosif, as you say the whole bit about the Roomba, like you guys hear a clicking noise, and if you look down the hallway, you see the Roomba just like ramming its face into the powered armor box that Kamikaze brought on board. Just like super confused, just keeps on going like.
Yeah.
I walk over and pick up the box so it can go.
and I just kind of look at Yum Yum for a second, and I'm like, I have suspicions that maybe Roomba is becoming self-aware. It is always around when I talk about it. It is slightly unnerving, but I am proud nonetheless.
Right. So, as captain... Oh, are you agreed on the position? Shall we vote? All in favor of those position assignments, say aye. Aye.
On every single one, he's kind of like, I
no,
and
we're doing
they.
it as a whole thing. Whole
It's-
thing. All of them
it's
together.
a whole thing. What are the relevant position? Is master higher than captain?
When it comes to electronics, yes. Except
Okay.
when the captain says otherwise.
Good thing entire ship
But
is
by default-
electronics, so I win.
By default, the electronics
Yosef's like
fall
hands
under
in
the
the air. He's
masters.
like, yes, I like appointment.
But
Everything is
if the captain
electronic.
says something otherwise, it can temporarily override the master, if necessary, but
So-
only if necessary and temporary.
Okay, I will bring up documents so the crew can find out our new arrangements. And
Excellent.
what is Gopala?
Pet keeper and tin maker.
Manual laborer,
Yes.
Yes.
And
accountant,
janitor watcher.
janitor.
This is
watch-
probably the
Assistant.
worst mutiny I've ever heard out of character.
So I put like together this entire thing with charts and flow things, and it's like all of the lines are like, in this situation, Iosif has command, and like Kamikaze can give temporary leadership to themselves. And it's like way down at the bottom in like small print, you see Johann's name, and it's like cleaning spots Roomba misses, and it's like
So let's post them.
Gopala's somewhere halfway up.
Let's post them for each of these printouts in every room on the ship and hand them out to everybody.
So
I sent them to their personal devices, and yes, it will be good. I feel good about arranging.
Do I have any leftover paint?
I probably yeah.
I will paint the titles on the bridge on one of the walls. Captain and pilot, Yami Yamamoto. Master of electronics, also engineer, Iosif. Manual laborer and pin maker and pet
Gopala.
keeper, Gopala. Janitor, all others.
No, it's like it's not even full janitor. It's like assistant janitor to the Roomba.
Yes. Abbreviated ASS period.
Yeah,
To
that's
Roomba.
perfect. That's so
Painted
perfect.
on the bridge wall.
So
Alright.
while
Don't
all this
ever
is
be going
happening,
in again.
Johann and Gopala, what are you actually doing? Since you both left because these two were like rambling on about something that you just couldn't care enough to stay for. Like what? So are you guys just in your own rooms, or did you meet up or something?
Gopala went to his quarters and is and he flicks off the tracking device. It's like, well, this isn't much good to us anymore. There goes the surprise advantage.
Okay, Johann, what are you up to? Just
I'm
go
gonna
into your
go
room.
gambling.
You're gonna talk to Gopala.
I'm going
going
gambling
again.
again.
Okay. I mean, same deal as usual. I'm going to assume that you're not going to play like a pure luck game.
No, I'm not fearing a pure luck game.
Okay, so yeah, same thing,
Just
same
roll a
deal as
0.
before. Tactics. If you get the thing on tactics, then you get get a +1. Or if you get a 7
Wait,
or higher
is
on
gambling
tactics.
wisdom based?
Yeah.
Oh, I should.
It is now.
+1 the entire time. I just thought about it. I was like, gambling probably should be wisdom based or intellect based, one of the two.
I think wisdom's
Wish
good.
you'd let me know. I can actually gamble
It's
now. I
like-
have money.
It's probably just a wise thing to know. Okay, so you get a +1 to
Aw,
your
crap.
gamble.
I didn't say how much I was gambling before I rolled. I just realized that.
Just say it now.
I was gambling $200
Okay.
or 200 credits.
And now
Space
roll
bucks.
gambling, so that would be +1 as well.
Oh, I already did. Do I re-roll it?
What? No, that's. I assume you wanted to
That was your tactics first.
tactics to help gambling.
Oh yeah. That makes sense.
Okay.
I'll alternate outcome that.
Okay.
Slowly making himself a little bit more money.
So yeah, you'll probably come out with. So you said 200. You'll have like 350, I guess, by the end.
Okay. Sweet.
So almost double.
I need to earn back that money I spent on my meta tool that does tool stuff.
Just write somewhere, I guess, under conditions that you have a 5 for alternate outcomes.
What do you mean? Sorry.
Sorry,
because when you use
not
it?
Just
Oh.
mark that you have used alternate outcomes because sometime in the future you need to re-roll a successful skill check,
It's
luck
it's
check,
based
attack
off
roll.
my psi points. It's not based off I can do it more than one time a day. There's no limiter on it mentioned at least.
It
It
says
isn't the one where you have to.
However, the precog must voluntarily re-roll a successful attack roll, saving throw, or skill check before she can activate this power a second time. So if you
Oh,
ever want to
okay.
use this again, then you'll have to at some point have re-rolled a successful something.
Okay. That's fine. That makes sense. So basically I can't just use it again when I fail the next time.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to walk up a greased tightrope on my hands.
I think it's at this time because you were successful in gambling and he's finished his thing. So
Oh,
now you get the
I'll-
little thing from Iosif explaining what each of your positions are,
wait,
as mandated by Captain Yum Yum.
Before I head out as well, I'm gonna message everyone the casino I was going to as well.
Okay,
Because
yeah.
I was just like, whatever, this meeting's not important.
Oh,
And
well,
when
I
get them-
replied.
Go ahead.
I reply saying, "Why don't we go to one of the fancy ones up high? I can get us in."
I just respond with okay, and then just be like, "What is this picture? Question mark? Question mark? What the hell?"
And Iosif also goes to the bridge, takes a picture of Yum Yum's painting in the bridge, and it makes it obvious that you can see that it's part of the bridge now. With,
Also, you
with all
can
the
see
new
the-
things.
You can see the text written on the ship page of the character sheets, by the way. Just in case you ever forget.
Okay. I'm
Oh, that is wonderful.
Isn't it? So I will
It's a good
text
thing I'm an
Johann
insubordinate soldier.
a location like what deck 20, whatever a nice casino is that I have access to now, to meet me at.
Okay.
Let's go to the Devar casinos because you're deaf. Do I ever get a reply from my email, by the way?
Yeah, I was gonna mention that. So about an hour after you sent it, which is probably about how long it took for you and Iosif to figure everything out. It's a response from Justin that says, "Yeah, things are even as long as the rest of the crew doesn't interfere with Devara business any longer. We have no reason to want to kill them."
I reply, "Hey, we're going to go up to the G510 casino on deck 30. You can join us if you want." And send that off to Justin. We're meeting you.
He's like, I'm working.
Yeah, you don't get a response.
And I can just
That
see
may or
you
may
being
not be
like,
the model
"What a
of my
friendly
keyboard."
guy."
I figured it was some.
Like,
I thought it
isn't
was
that
a
the model of a
headset.
keyboard?
I thought it was a
No.
headset.
No,
at
it's
first.
my keyboard. It's with an LCD screen on it.
See,
Anyways,
yeah.
so we meet up at one of the fancy casinos that we can now get into because I have a pass.
Yeah. Is it just you and Johann?
Anyone else coming?
I guess Iosif will go along. He sets the Roomba on away mode,
Times
even
there
if
will be
Gopala
drinks,
stays.
but they'll be expensive and fancy, and mostly.
Iosif is bringing his own vodka. He's bringing in his gigantic vodka bottle.
They,
Okay.
The security stops you at the door and says you can't take it in.
Iosif looks at him, even though it says like vodka and everything on the front. He's like, "What you mean? This is obviously water." And he's like, just straight looking at him. He's like, "Would you like to taste my water, sir?"
He just says no. You can't have any. You can't bring your own beverages in here.
Well, sir, I have a condition
Iosif.
where I.
They're gonna have better vodka in there. It's really nice stuff.
Iosif like looks
Water.
at Yum Yum. It's like, "I don't think you understand. This is definitely water." And then he like looks back at
They're
the
gonna
guy,
have
he's like,
better water.
I have a problem, you see. It is with my he like gestures to. I don't know word in your language, but if you see, if I drink wrong thing, you go. So I cannot drink your water. It might not be processed properly, and I could die. It would not be pleasant for me.
Make a persuade roll.
This is so good.
I don't know
Oh,
if good
nine
is the
numbers.
word I'd use.
Wait, is it the hour yet? No, sad.
It's charisma too, right? So I get a -2.
Oh my god, yeah.
Jesus,
Give me
this
negative
really
2 on your
is
charisma.
our.
Yes! Yes! This is exactly what I was hoping for.
A perfect 0.
Okay, tell me what's going on. Tell me what
We
he's
need to
doing.
mark this date when someone rolled a 0.
Oh my.
Okay, so what is this guy's response to my cunning and deliberate deception?
See, he grabs the bottle, and he doesn't even drink it. He just like takes a whiff, like smells it, and is like, "So this here is water."
Yes, you need to add a little bit of the alcohol to kill some of the germs that are dangerous for me.
So what's like a really good alcohol test? Like, I'm not too familiar with.
Drinking it.
Lighting it on fire.
Yes.
Lighting it
yeah,
on fire
yeah,
because
exactly.
it's like the big stuff.
He just like pours out a little bit on this dish thing, lights it on fire, and just stands there and stares at Iosif.
Yes,
water.
this
Iosif-
means water is good.
Iosif just like kind of stares at it, and he's like single tear down the side of his cheek, and he's just like, "That is best Russian water I have ever tasted." And he's got like this half crooked smile. It's like just like single tear.
Like I interject to the guard. Hold on.
the
one
clown cried.
hold this thought. It'll be okay. I go up to the bar and I like find one of the most expensive bottles of vodka on there. Like, I don't know, 400 credits, we'll say.
That is
Right?
crazy.
That sounds right?
That's
It's
insane.
stupid expensive.
I'd probably go with
200?
100.
100. Okay. Yeah,
It's like-
it's not scotch, it's vodka. Scotches I can see go for that much, but okay, so I grab this $100, I pay for the 100 new credit bottle of vodka. I grab it and I like walk back to the door a little bit and I kind of wave it at Iosif. Let him see what brand it is, the label.
Iosif's
Got
like,
some water for you here.
"I see the water. Yes, I
can leave
think
that one
I
at the
will be
door.
okay."
It's good,
and
right?
he like wanders in, just leaves his bottle behind.
Credits.
Just like brainwashed walk. It's like,
Yo-
I'm okay. How
Iosif,
good-
roll
We're
a
sharing
luck,
this.
Roll a luck
Iosif.
save.
least be amazing. Oh.
I don't think I pass it.
No.
Yeah, so you probably don't see it, but by the time you guys exit, whenever that is, like the bottle is gone, like someone just took it away, and so
I think at that point, Iosif won't care anymore.
Yeah, by the time we get through this bottle,
Yeah. Iosif won't remember much.
which I will be having some of, by the way.
That's fine. Iosif shares his vodka with everyone except for Johann.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yes, the two of us will be sharing the vodka, and I'm gonna follow Johann around and bet on whatever he bets on.
That is a brilliant strategy. And I
And
kind of like
whisper
start as I start getting louder because I'm getting more and more drunk as the night goes on. I'll start talking. I'm like, "Hey," like kind of like in the loud whisper. It's like, "Hey, are psionics allowed to gamble? Can he not read the mind? Is that legal?" Just
No,
kind
he
of like
can't
keep
read
on
the
getting
mind. He
louder
can
and louder.
just see what the cards are.
Like Iosif just keeps on getting louder and louder as the night goes on. It's like, this can't be right. It is not okay.
I'm not using my precognitive powers to determine cards, Iosif.
Iosif's just like,
Iosif
but
quiet
how would
because
we
I'm
know,
probably getting money on this.
Abomination? How would we know?
Yeah,
Wait,
Kami's
I
kind
know
of
how
like
we would know.
responsible for this party.
If you drink some more, maybe we'll find out.
Iosif, I'm
Wait,
pretty sure if I
what's-
did know this, I would be winning more.
Iosif
What is
like,
it? Don't give me
maybe
no more of that.
abominations are very good tacticians. You never
Don't give
know.
me no
Maybe
more
they
of that.
be secret. And then after he says it like the 6th time or whatever, he just like smack right face on the table, unconscious.
Like
Iosif does
a
not
tenth of the
remember
bottle.
many of our
Mm.
nights.
Yeah, and he's just gone. He's like falls right behind Kamikaze, and like last action is like grabbing her ankle, and then he's just out.
She kind of drunkenly trips and shakes a little and just kind of kicks with her left leg and stumbles trying to get you off there and eventually succeeds and continues following Johann around, just kind of putting money where he's putting it.
All right, so how do you want to do those rolls? I guess that's my job, isn't it?
No, I'll do those rolls.
I'd like to roll a d20, and if we roll a 2 or higher, we win double our money back.
Wonderful.
So Johann, you're gambling, right?
Yeah.
And Kamikaze is betting
still
on the
doing-
same stuff that Johann
Yes,
is.
it's like
Still
whatever he's
using
betting on,
tactics.
I'm betting
All
on.
right, so I'll just add. I'll just say whatever outcome Johann gets, Kami also gets. So one roll.
Is this higher stakes, by the way, since
Am I
it's at
rolling
a
the
higher class
tactics before
casino?
Be
that?
higher stakes.
Yeah. Both of you tell me how much you want as well to gamble.
Okay, that was my tactics roll to clarify. I'm gonna be wagering. We're gonna be wagering a total of 1,000.
You're wagering a total of 1,000?
I am. We're at a big casino. Big
All
casino
right.
equals big money.
I'm wagering 2,000.
This can't go wrong at all.
I decided in advance to double whatever he bets.
Because he's obviously going to win. I can't wait for this to spectacularly fail.
Yeah.
Because he can't alternate outcomes this one.
Actually, I can now.
Well,
I just passed my
no,
tactics roll.
the thing is, you
No,
would
no.
have to
You
re-roll
have to
your
sacrifice
tactics
it.
roll right now.
Doesn't
in
it
order
just
to
go
alter the
auto
outcomes.
fail? Oh, you're right. You're right.
So if you want
Wait, I
to,
would have to re-roll?
Yeah.
yes, you have to re-roll a successful skill save or attack roll.
Oh, okay. Slave.
So even if
So,
you fail
I mean-
your tactics roll, you just don't get a +1. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's,
and then you
it's a good
do
one to
get
sacrifice.
alternate outcomes for
Oh,
your actual.
you mean you're betting 1,000 for the total, like, stay there? Are we
Yeah.
only doing one roll?
Yes, one
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah,
And-
because
okay,
it's,
okay.
It's
totally
not
fine.
going to be like a win or lose roll. It's going to be how
Okay.
that was the night.
We'll
Or how
we'll
much you
re-roll
lost.
the successful tactics roll.
Okay.
Thank God.
Oh,
You still get a +1 and you get alternate outcomes back.
Thank God. I was like, what? Oh, that makes sense actually. Okay, gambling roll.
Okay,
It's not terrible.
That's pretty good.
I'm
Like,
gonna take that.
7 is average.
I'm not gonna re-roll that because it could be worse than that. And I have to take the second roll.
It would be awesome. You get like a 4. It's like, yeah, you got nothing. You lost it all.
This Kami just fires a rocket launcher in your mouth.
First get suited up in power armor.
I would see that. I would see coming. That I would see coming.
It's
Is
like,
able to move.
we're about to bet on this. Do you see any bad outcomes for you from this bet?
I'm not using my powers of evil.
So, let's see. Caboose, you end up with 1250 credits. Kami, you end up with 2500.
Woo!
So, I think
Honestly,
that's
I'm just
a
glad to hear that they didn't lose
25% gain.
copious amounts.
Me too.
That's actually a really good payout.
Nice.
Well, to be
that pays for
fair,
the
out of
booze.
everyone who's betting, like I have the best chances of winning. With my -1 to gambling.
I also have a -1 to gambling, but
Tactics roll plus the wisdom.
I could level up gambling.
I
You could
actually
just
probably
stay
will.
here and live off of the planet.
So Azza, let me ask this: if I actually did do Omen on the table, what would that raise my chances?
If I bet really high here, will
I-
something bad happen?
Would that even affect it?
I feel
Like,
like
would he even be able to
it,
get anything?
it wouldn't
It probably wouldn't
necessarily
affect it.
count
Unless someone wants to
as
kill him.
mental distress. I don't think
Well-
it is.
Oh, it would be
an
funny.
extreme enough
No,
number.
Azaraki, I got it.
Losing money is mental distress.
No. Losing money could be mental distress, but Yum Yum could, if she's betting with you, could actually threaten your life or attempt to kill you. But at the
Exactly.
same time,
Severe
at the
mental
same
threat.
time, no. Let me finish. At the same time, the casino owners could grow suspicious and also do something equally bad. So it could be good
bad
or
no matter
bad,
what.
and you have no idea of knowing. It would be wonderful.
Okay.
This is a
So-
good game.
With my winnings, I'm going to buy 2 more of those really nice bottles of vodka to go for the ship.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
Was I forcefully ejected, by the way, after I
You just
collapsed
passed
on the
out.
floor?
What does the rest of the party do when you collapse on the floor?
I
They
shook 'em off
walked
and
away.
went doing.
They all just walked away. See,
Yeah,
you-
they all just
I-
left me.
I didn't walk away. You were at the table with us.
Collapsed on the
That's what
floor
I
behind.
figured. I just figured you collapsed drunk behind us at the table.
Okay, I guess I collapsed drunk behind you at the table.
How much would it cost to have someone deliver him to the ship?
Probably not too much. Just like 50 credits, maybe less.
Okay.
Well, it can
Hire
be lower
someone
than
cheaper and
Probably
have me
like-
get mugged.
35 credits, let's say. It's probably a good number for that.
I just went ahead and did 50, and maybe I'm buying an extra cheap bottle of vodka
Wait,
to give to
no.
Iosif, and I
We
keep
can
the
pay
nice
a
ones.
prostitute to bring him. The prostitute only costs 10.
Wow.
Is that like a
Actually,
the lowest
unskilled
prostitute?
unskilled labor is technically only 10 wages a day, or 10 wage a day. So technically, you can just hire unskilled labor.
Are you
Hire 'em, you
saying
drag 'em
they're
around for the day.
unskilled then?
This is
No,
not
No,
a
we're
person
in a
that
nice
can carry you back
yeah,
could be
we're getting
unskilled.
someone from here, short of ordering someone to come up. Like if it's someone on staff here, it'll cost more. So 50's fine. We'll just do 50.
50, and you again the cheap bottle of vodka's fine for Iosif.
Yeah. So I send the cheap bottle of vodka with it, and then I keep the 2 nice bottles for me.
It's gonna be even better.
But one's
'cause
not
he's not
vodka.
gonna be able
One's
to get me
vodka,
on the
one's
ship.
like
He's just gonna have to
scotch, I
dump
don't
me
know.
at the back. It's just like
in
this
the
is their
same
ship.
spot under the ship.
Yeah.
I actually
Even better.
specifically tell them where under the ship to put you.
Even
Yeah.
better, Fox. It's pre-tech scotch. That's how
So-
good it is.
By the way,
Ooh.
Kami, did you or do you ever tell the rest of the party about how Justin is like, yeah, you guys are fine. Also, I don't know anything about the tracking device.
I'll probably mention it to the 2 I'm with, but Gopala's not with us, so he'll find out later when we go back.
That's fine.
And
Well,
after we go
Gopala's
back,
still on the
I'll tell
ship?
Gopala.
Is Gopala still on the ship?
Yeah, he went to his quarters.
Oh, nice.
Sulking while we're
Because I
gambling.
turned on the away thing for the Roomba, so probably every like
No.
15 minutes it'll like buzz
Get
me.
back.
So it's just like beep 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 beep, and then it goes out of range and it's not beeping anymore. So like
Yeah,
when you guys are coming back, you just hear this random beeping from my like comm pad every like 5-10 minutes. It's wonderful. Okay. Are you guys still going on the thing or
Yeah, I think
gambling?
we're
Or are you
heading
done?
back.
Yeah,
I
you're
think we
probably
drank
heading
and we
back.
headed back. We won our money. We want to head back before the Iosif's nonsense about precognitive ability to gamble, sinks in and they get angry with us.
Nice. Hmm.
Okay, so
Psychics are completely worthless. I mentioned to you when we're almost back to the.
So how does alternate outcomes actually work with that card roll? Do I look at the cards and then just like put them back down, and then look at them again and they're just different numbers, like? Or do I see that I'm losing constantly and start to kind of affect my rolls a little, or affect my cards a little bit?
it's probably probably like which tables you go to, sort of thing. Like you can tell that
Okay.
this table is not going to work well for you. This thing is, that sort of stuff.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just imagining like Johann like at a blackjack table. Huh. 10-2. Puts it down, wiggles the card around a little bit. Oh look, ace 10.
It could also work the other way, where you just sort of see a glimpse of the future, and you're like, nah. Let's try something else.
Fold this hand, play the next one.
Yeah. It's
I
like,
just
no,
was-
don't deal me in. I'm fine.
Just look at Kami and be like, don't play this hand. You're just like, what? You have to trust.
All right, so everyone's back at the ship. Iosif, at some point you wake up finding yourself in the same spot underneath the ship as the past 2 times. So I don't know if that confuses you or not. It probably does.
No, I just turn off the alarm from the Roomba and then just go back to sleep there.
Still under the ship.
Yeah.
I
'Cause I assume
feel
that's what
better.
wakes me up. I just like turn it off and like look around and then go
If
back
it
to
makes you
sleep.
feel better, we gave you a blanket, so you're at least warm under the ship.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'm in my combat armor, so I'm pretty warm. Or combat field uniform.
So Gopala, I tell you that the Devar are not the ones tracking us because they don't really care anymore.
All right. So Gopala says, "Yeah, but they can deny whatever they like. That's my concern."
I guess so.
I mean, do they
Doesn't
really
mean
have a
you
reason
can't
to
do-
deny it?
I mean, I feel
they've been-
like
they've been
it's
relatively
pretty
forward
straightforward
with him
now.
about everything else.
it's like
They told
well,
him they were trying to
admitted
kill
they were
us
trying to
before.
kill you, and then now they're saying no, okay, we're not anymore. I think I was a good enough pilot to them that they want to use me again, so I don't think it's them.
This
Yeah.
is kind of an out of character thing, just so you know. It would be someone that would actually have a hand outside the system, and right now the Devar is planet-wide, pretty much. They're not galactic. Or sector, or whatever.
But the tracking device was bought here.
No, I know.
So?
It's just that they can't do anything anywhere else. Because they don't have other stations, right?
Hmm. Yeah, true. So, while they're out gambling, I'll have been checking Krog's list for some, God damn it, for some shipping that we could do.
Okay, let's see. I need to pull up the map. Alright, while I figure this out in the meantime, you guys do something.
Do something.
Well, I was looking
I put on
at-
my power armor and do the robot dance.
Okay, there is...
Do something.
There is a shipment job to to Norfin, which is in 404, and the shipment itself is all sorts of like ration type things, not necessarily straight up rations, but like there's some medicine, there's some like basically things to help out refugees, kind of.
I was hoping
Deal.
it was like Japanese geisha dolls.
Do a luck roll. Just kidding.
I just figured, for some reason, all casinos end up shipping out Japanese geisha dolls for no reason. Figure that
What
one
casinos?
out. I'm referencing a certain show and a couple movies, but yeah.
Ah. Show. I have
Firefly
no
does
idea
it
what you're
once.
talking.
It's in one of the regular episodes that they talk about it.
So at this point,
I don't
I
remember.
think Iosif like wakes up from, underneath the ship, and like comes back on the ship, and he decides, like the first person he sees, because he's still kind of not fully functional, he kind of thinks, he like says to them, I think we should make hammock in that spot outside the ship. I think that would be very nice. And then he just kind of like stumbles towards his bedroom.
Oh, here, I got this for you. And I hand you the cheap bottle of vodka.
Ah, yes, the wake up remedy. And he like starts chugging it as he's going off to his room.
I very carefully hide the 2 nice bottles.
So yeah, Gopala, there's a just like a relief shipment job from here to Norfin, which is in 404, pays about 8,000 credits.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's much better than we usually get.
Is there anything job-wise on Norfin as well?
You can't really tell from here, and even if you did, things would be like
Oh, different.
a month
It'd
behind,
take us
or like 2 weeks
a month
behind.
to get there.
Yeah, we can totally take that on.
If only we could go straight there with our fuel tanks.
So close, but so far.
Iosif yells from his room, what about that strange person we came to this planet for? And then he like, that was like his one thing, and then he's passed out again. He just like screams it from his room.
And he cuts off like mid-sentence too.
Mid-sentence. It's like, what about that guy we came to do?
Have you heard anything back about him?
Nope.
I haven't heard anything, and right now there's no way to contact, so we have to keep making money. I don't want to wait around.
I know that we probably shouldn't do this, but maybe we can ask the Devara if they might know anyone by that description. We have a contact with them now. They probably have better ties with this planet than anyone else, so if they've heard a rumor, they might know something. See if
True, but we already made a
around
deal
and
with the
find out something.
Shiojiri. I'd rather not invoke their ire.
Cass, it's up to you. They're the ones who haven't responded back to us yet.
They know how to contact me.
I mean, but if we're off planet, then that's not
Yeah.
gonna matter.
I'm thinking maybe we should wait a little bit longer. How long? Yeah, that means we can't really take that job, and I'd like to take that job.
Why don't we look for work on the planet, see if there's anything we can do to bide
We'll
our
wait
time.
around for a couple of days. See if they get back to us, but right now we have no way of contacting them. Yeah. That's the plan.
Okay. Are you guys just gonna like try to wait out like the maximum possible time that you would still be able to take the other job, basically?
Yeah. How long would that
Iosif-
be?
Iosif does some stuff too. He wants to send out a message to his friends to kind of be like, I would like to speak with Shiojiri, a Russian to Russian, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Iosif, roll culture criminal, and for the rest of you guys, it's about like 2 days, I would say, is what you have.
Well, it's not going to go too well.
Are we past the hour?
Who knew the Shiojiri and Russian syndicates don't get along?
Yeah, you ask around, but no one knows anything about like how you could contact them. Like, there's always the word on the street that's like, if you get their attention, they'll find you. But you guys have their attention, so that's kind of a weird thing there.
And then I also make a call to Gunther to see how he's doing. And that's all I'm doing while we wait.
He asks about Johann.
And then I fill him in. I'm like, I do the whole like shoulder check thing. Because I don't even know if this is a video thing. I'm like, did you know he has brain power? I don't think he's a good person for you, Gunther. I think he may have been manipulating you to like him.
So he responds, he's like, are you sure? I think psionic people aren't all that bad.
You do not know them like I know them, my friend. And like I go on talking about this church, so now he probably thinks I'm a religious nut. I'm talking about how, they were not created by the machine god, and it was not the inner machine that makes them work. They are mutations. They are not right. They are a product of accidents, and that is not okay with Iosif.
So what you're saying is we're awakened from the Matrix?
At the end, he like types a smiley face, and then I guess, are you guys like voice chatting or messaging?
Voice chatting, because this is personal. I have to get my emotions across. Not only voice chatting, we have the face cams and everything. Because it's a serious matter, and we need to be face to face. But Iosif is somewhat drunk and unable to leave his room without falling over a few times, so he is sitting at a desk.
I just got a little bit of like a blank look on his face, and it's like, well, that's a shame.
And I will be like, if you still wish to pursue him, I wish you luck, but I think you needed whole picture. Otherwise, I feel like, as a Russian man, I have cheated you. And I do not want to break the bond of the Russians, That is very important.
So he thanks you, and then goes offline. Or drops the call anyway.
Okay.
Goes offline. He goes off the grid.
He deletes Iosif's number, blocked. It's like, I believe I did good thing.
Alright, so yeah, Iosif, you don't have any of the Shiojiri contacts. The rest of you guys, you wait out the 2 days, and you still don't get an answer from or a response from the Shiojiri.
I'm bored. Can we go yet? Says Kamikaze.
Anyone tell Kamikaze where you guys are going as well? Or where you guys plan to
Iosif
go?
doesn't know.
Or yeah,
Iosif doesn't even know we're really waiting for something. Or that we even have another job. Did you tell anyone, Gopala?
Fourth.
Sorry, I'm like while you guys have been doing shit, I've been my book just went live, so I'm managing a couple of things. Sorry.
Cool. So did you tell us that we actually have a job?
Yeah, that we need to get going in a couple days.
Okay.
Were those days fast?
Yeah. And
no
there's
effect.
no Shiojiri response.
Yeah, it's like we haven't heard anything from the Shiojiri, and we can't wait up.
Yeah, we can get going.
I
I'll be
look
able to
to
contact us.
Captain Yum Yum and I'm like, The Master of Electronics thinks it is wise if we set off to complete our mission, Captain Yum Yum.
Yes, make the manual labor, get the cargo on board, and we'll be good to go.
Yes, I look at Gopala, I'm like, Manual Laborer, could you please make sure the cargo is on board and secured? Feel free to take the assistant janitor to the Roomba.
I'm not going to go to the Roomba. I'm going to go to my room for the rest of the trip.
No, I was
So
referring
Gopala
to you. I was
says, yeah,
saying
yeah.
take you as well.
Yeah, sure. I'll get it on board.
From now on, Iosif's
before we
only
leave.
referring to people by their titles that him and Yum Yum gave them.
All right. Well, once the cargo's on board, I'm gonna go make sure the engines are on, and then
So yeah,
take
like
off.
this. So when does this expire again?
Like you guys are leaving at about the time where, if you wait any longer, it's in threat of being taken by someone else.